What's up all my Tron and Prison people? Today we're back playing some Prison Tron. Prison Tron has been making its rounds in the modern events, been top 8ing, top 16ing, so we wanted to give it another try. The list hasn't changed much since it was doing well a few months ago, but there are some flex spots and some numbers have changed. So let's check out the mana base first. We have a Blast Zone, 1 Gemstone Caverns, 3 Inventor's Fair, an island just for a basic land, and then we have our Tron lands, and then a full set of Urza Saga. So in addition to this land base, there's another list that's similar that's running Eldrazi Temple in place of 2 Urza Saga, and some Inventor's Fair or some flex lands. They're running Eldrazi Temple so that they can run Thought-Knots here as well. I like this version better because it goes all in on the prison aspect, and I just love Urza Saga just because it's a very flexible card and it's also a threat. So some additional cards that we're running are 2 Welding Jar just to protect all our artifacts, especially once Bridge is in play or Chalice is in play. We want to protect all our lock pieces. Our Saga hits are Basilisk's Collar, Expedition Map, Pithing Needle, and Relic. Graveyard decks are really prominent, so we definitely need a Relic here. Needle hits Planeswalkers or Boseiju, and then Basilisk's Collar combined with Walking Ballista is just one-shot kill. We have 2 Spyglasses, again, just to basically needle anything that we need to. We have 4 Spellskite, which acts like extra Welding Jars, help protect our lock pieces. 3 Ensnaring Bridge, which is probably one of the best cards in our deck. We have 4 Serum Powder, we'll talk about that later. We have 4 Mystic Forge, this is the best card once we have our lock, so that way we can just keep playing cards from the top of our deck. We have 4 Karn the Great Creator, that can get all our sideboard pieces. We have 4 Walking Ballistas, which combines as a threat and goes well with Basilisk's Collar. And then we have 4 Chalice of the Void, which will typically go on 0/1 to lock our opponent out. So for Serum Powder, one of the hardest parts of the deck is figuring out if you want to actually use Serum Powder. So this is like a weird card. It says anytime you could mulligan and Serum Powder's in your hand, you can exile all the cards from your hand and then draw that many cards. So a benefit to Powder is that if it's in your starting hand, you can use it and get a fresh 7. Some downsides are if there's some Tron lands in there that you have to exile or other cards that you want that you can't get back. And when I say you can't get back, it's because Karn the Great Creator, if you use Serum Powder and exile some artifacts, Karn can still use its -2 and get those artifacts back. You'll see in some games that we have to Serum Powder and then mulligan, and there's some weird interactions with that where we have to put cards in the bottom of our library and then Serum Powder again, so we only get to look at 6, then 5, but you'll see that later on. So in our sideboard, we have 2 Dismember. This takes care of cards like Oof or any other taxing creatures. I put in 1 Emrakul. I think it's good right now. It's a great mana sink, and it deals with 4 color really well. We have 1 Sundering Titan, which does really well against 4 color or Valakut decks. We have Possessed Portal, which again, we'll talk about later. We have Bottled Cloister, which is a weird card, but if we can get this out combined with Bridge, it gets rid of our hand and nothing can swing in. We have 1 Ensnaring Bridge, so that Karn can get that. We have 2 Torp Orb, just because of all the pitch elementals, all the ETB effects. 1 Coding, because Karn and Coding are the best combination. We have 2 Defense Grid, which will bring in against control matchups. Cage, that will bring in against graveyards. And then we have 2 Welding Jar to protect our artifacts. So Possessed Portal is another weird card in our deck. It says if a player would draw a card, that player skips the draw instead. So at the beginning of each end step, each player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. So once we have the lock and we have Mystic Forge out, we'll go get Possessed Portal if it comes to it. So that way, nobody's drawing cards, but we can still play cards off the top of our deck. So the opponent has to discard or sacrifice permanents, while we are able to play cards off the top of our deck and just outvalue them that way. So overall, this is a really fun deck. It's pretty challenging just because there's a lot of decision making throughout the games, but it's definitely rewarding and you can definitely customize the deck to fit your meta, whether it's online or at your LGS. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a nice comment down below of what you thought of it. And let's get into the gameplay. All right, welcome to round 1. We're on the draw here. We're trying to figure out if this is a Serum Powder hand. I mean, obviously we have Serum Powder, so we're gonna ditch a tower here. These are all like really great cards that we're powdering. We'll keep this. All right, we're up against the new like Wish Shift. All right, it's not worth it to do anything. You like most of it, but part of it I'm hesitant on. I feel like you being a commander player, you're probably loving those reprints. I feel like this matchup's not very good for us, unless we can kind of get a quick Tron with like something here, because we're just gonna get comboed out here. We just have like no play against this. We'll grab a tower because we Serum Powdered 1 away, so of course we my god, of course we draw them. Because they can just win next turn if they have Scape Shift. And we just have like nothing. Our hand is pretty trash. You're well versed in Control, but Modern is a wide format. Okay, that's fair then. I didn't know how much control you've been on, because I know you bounce around between decks to get all of it in. All right, they wished for. Looks like they wished for another Valakut, and we have nothing for this. Lantern this Thursday. I could Lantern this Thursday. Lantern's pretty bad at our store. You saw a lot of control mirrors as well, and those you have to play. Oh, for sure. That's one reason. Like, we're dead already. This is like insane. Oh yeah, we're Jesus. Turn 4, just dead. Yeah, they had the nuts. We can't do anything about that. So against Titan Shift, we're going to bring in Dismembers for Dryad. Chalice is pretty useless because they don't have they're not running hack. So yeah, we're going to bring in Dismember for the Dryads, and we're going to take out these 2 Chalice and bring in, I guess, like a Welding Jar and a Torp Orb for Titan. But there's really not much we have for this matchup. The Titan deck that's been like becoming more popular does well against 4 color, but kind of sucks versus more meta decks. So unfortunately, we're the latter here. So we have 2 lands here, but the rest of our hand really suck. I think we're gonna powder this. We'll keep this. It has 2 lands. It has a turn 1, turn 2 play, and it has Dismember for Dryad. Suspend Search, yeah. I don't know if they're grave. I mean, they have like Ren, so this is kind of relevant here. Play that, play Torp Orb, and pass. So depending on what they have, this is so far they're like on par for like their best. All right, there's Ren. Turn 1 Search, turn 2 Ren is like their best hits. All right, that's not bad. So I'll play Power Plant, pass. No need to do anything fancier. I know I'm familiar with like Mistcutter Hydra that just like gets counters. So if they have a fetch here, they can fetch and get it back with Ren. Nothing we can do about that. We kind of hope they're on the Titan plan, but they just have so many different angles of attack that we can't. Actually, I mean, now I kind of hope we want them to be on the Dryad for Dismember, but and then they have Dwarf Token to block for Ren here. Yeah, I could see you playing that Monsters deck. So I'll make a token here. I never know what to say in MTG when I don't play the deck, but I also know backseat. I mean, in this stream, you can say whatever you want. I'm not like a hard ass about anything. You can ask questions if you don't know things, or that's annoying. Or just say, I mean, some people get annoyed when they're like, holy shit, they had double bolt? What the fuck? You could say, why didn't you do this or do that or something like that? I don't really mind too much. I guess we're just gonna get a map here. I mean, they had 2 bolts. I don't know. I guess they didn't have enough to board out, but it's not looking good here. These are the kind of decks we hope to avoid, like just combo decks with too many angles of attack, and they have Wish. They just have like a fantastic hand against ours and kind of in general, so like, goddamn, dude. I mean, they wished for it, but it's still like annoying. And like, we could have gotten Welding Jar, but I'd rather get map. We kind of have to go as wide as possible here. We're just gonna play all our stuff here, but I'm assuming they have stuff if they probably have Titan if they killed Torp Orb here. Yep. Shocker. They got a Valakut and 2 mounts. They were trying to figure out we're gonna change this here because we're gonna take 2 damage instead of 3. No, we're not gonna block. I guess it would have mattered either way. Alright, so we definitely have to ping that. Just ping 1, I guess. And if we needed to, we could put like just cast Blessed for nothing if we needed to get down below bridge, but they have 5 cards in hand, and they can just get a bunch of Valakut triggers here. Alright, so we have to kill this. So we're gonna hold control, so that way they can't crack in response to kill our Ballista. They can still hit us, but they won't be able to. So this will die. We're just gonna take it, because whether we block here or we take that, it's the same difference. So I'll just block here. And if they have a bolt, like, so be it. It's a good draw. I don't know what we can get with it, though. Let's see. Oh, man. 1, 2. No, we wouldn't have enough for Sundering Titan if they had it out. I don't really think there's much we can get. We could technically get Liquid Metal Coating and just, like, coating the Ren, but then they just Valakut, and it doesn't matter. Kind of in a shit spot. I'm just going to do this for 4 here. I don't know if that's right or not, but because we can hold up Dismember and Relic. I don't know what we Karn for, to be honest. Fuck. Alright, well, we can't beat that. They're probably just going to get Scape Shift and Scape Shift here. Damn. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Like, I don't think we have anything. We have no, like, counterplay to this strategy other than, like, Karn coding, etc., if we, like, have the advantage, but we've been on the back foot this whole time. But that's definitely, yeah. Damn. All right, welcome to round 2. We are on the play this time. We're gonna powder this hand. It's gonna get rid of 2 sagas, a bridge. I don't know. This is like a lot of good stuff to powder, but I think we have to. All right, this is a lot better. We have Tron. It is all lands, but I still think we keep this hand because we do have Saga here. So we just have to draw into some gas there, and I think it's fine. Again, not the greatest hand. It's like we only have lands, but that's kind of half this deck is getting Tron and getting those lands down. So we're gonna have turn 3 Tron, and then hopefully by then we'll have drawn something. Control? That's a weird. I'm assuming it's like an opt or something ends that, but of course we draw everything. Okay. So we have all our flex lands here. We could maybe get a Saga with this, especially if we're against control. Saga's so good. Wow, they did nothing turn 1. Steam Vents. I'm assuming untapped. Yeah. This is gonna be like a Ledger Shredder or something. Chalice on 1. Okay. You got it. We played that card too. I mean, I guess we're just gonna get a Saga here. I don't know. We don't have to play the tower yet either. So we can get this going quick. Maybe they should have put it on 0, huh? So we don't know what they're on yet. We're assuming it's like a Jess cut, yeah. So like Teferi here? Okay, sure. They could like bounce this, I guess. Oh, they're gonna bounce a Saga. That makes sense. All right. Okay, well now they can't do that. Play Spellskite. It's a good tempo apply by them. I'm assuming this is just normal control with just Chalice main. I'm glad we're not on a Cascade tonight because I just have like the nuts with this. White, red. Prismatic Ending. Okay. All right, not a good draw. We'll play at the fair, I guess. Start getting some life. They also didn't activate the fairy, but if they plus the fairy, they could just like instant speed ending a token. Maybe they play big to fairy here. Yep. All right, they plus now, so they could still be holding up like ending here. We gotta hope they don't have it, but make a token here. They get like untap this and bolt it. I don't know if they're running bolts, so we get that life. Not that it really matters in this matchup, but make a construct. Gonna go get Needle here and Needle Big T here. Because they're probably not gonna let us kill. I mean, we'll see. We're gonna try to kill this Teferi, but they're probably gonna like ending this. They're just evoking Supreme. Okay. So they were just trying to think if they want to save the Teferi. Gonna play another Saga out. It's good for us. They're gonna ending this token? Oh, the Needle, duh. Yeah, damn. They just have like all the answers. Alright, they minus on that. If we draw Karn, we could technically get the Needle, but they can just like bounce it and kill their Teferi, I guess. I don't know. We still can't play this yet. Oh, Spyglass, that's pretty sweet. We can Needle Teferi now. Or we can, unless they counter it. Yeah. We could also crack Fair. I don't know what we'd get exactly, but Mystic Forge. Probably get a Mystic Forge, to be honest. But right now, I think we're going to focus on making constructs. But we can make a construct and crack Inventor's Fair. So I think we're going to do that. So if they want to bounce our Saga, they'd have to kill Teferi here. They played a Delta. They can also start getting in with Hall. They plussed. They got that tapped. Go get Mystic Forge here. I'm just curious as to what I mean, they could have like Supreme since they exiled 1. So here we're gonna get like a map so we can get more Sagas. So again, most likely they're just gonna Supreme here, or just make a blocker here. They could probably activate this and still be. So they do have Counterspell up. Let's crack map. Let's go get Saga first. Oh no! Where's Saga? Did we get rid of all of them? Oh, in the first one we exiled 2 Sagas. Oof. Alright, I guess we'll get... So they're most likely going to counter this right here. Oh, they didn't. So they can bounce this to hand. It's a tough match. The fact that they have these just going constantly makes it pretty difficult. Down tick on that, sure. So we're going to exile this. We don't want to draw this, so we'll do that at the end of turn. We'll see what they do. They have 4 cards in hand. I'm assuming one of them's a land. They're just making it main phase? I guess because they're going to untap with the fairy. I will exile that. Gain a life. Yep. Karn's pretty good. See if it resolves. Most likely not. Oh, Archmage's Charm? Yeah. Exile tower here. Chalice. I'm gonna put this on. Oh my god, of course. That's so annoying. Hopefully they counter this. Counter it. Yes. Oh. They can't cast Counterspell and they can't ending things anymore. But we can't cast that. Do we cast it anyway into Chalice? They're just doing such a good job at stalling. And these cards are just terrible. And they can start getting in with Hall. I think if we're able to win game 2, they might just like clock themselves. All right, get him for 1 here. So we're gonna draw this, and hopefully there's some good stuff on the top of our deck. If we draw like Karn or something, or Ballista would be sick. Map, Mystic Forge. We're just gonna cast these. There's a Ballista. Do it for 4. They have to counter this. Oh, they don't. We're just gonna get rid of all these. They probably have like another in hand with all the cards they've drawn, but if anything, we want them to use their mana. They're already at 13 minutes and this is only game 1. They're gonna try to like ending this here. 4 mana. They're just doing it at such random times. Just like beginning of combat. Kinda sad I can't like ping this down, but so we'll see what they do. They're gonna plus on this, I would imagine. Swinging with everything. Just gotta remember end of turn, we're gonna Mystic Forge the Serum Powder away. Now, I guess that makes sense, so they can get in with 2. Whatever. But regardless, we're not gonna block. Opponent's 5 minutes down here. Another land. Gonna pitch this. Pitch that. Bridge? I mean, I'll take it. Hey, play map. Jeez. I'm just gonna see if they respond to me doing this. Because we're probably gonna play the bridge here and then play out these 2. And then they can't get in with like anything. And then it's gonna be all planeswalkers or bust for them. Gain control. Wow, okay. So we could put another one on and kill the Wanderer here, but then we can't ditch our hand. 1, 2. We'd have 1, 2 floating. 3, we could play bridge. How many ballistas do we have? 2 ballistas after this one. That's fine. Like, we're happy they did that. Like, they think they're getting rid of a ballista. I guess it's whatever. I guess they could counter bridge. Maybe they have 1 card in hand. They're gonna make another. And they can get in with that 1. But like, we don't really care because we're gaining that 1 life back with Inventor's Fair. It's crazy, this is only turn 11. Another land. I'm trying to think if I want to exile this or keep it. I think I want to keep it because it helps get other ballistas and stuff. And it gains life. Because we're going to pitch this one and go get another. I could put this for 0. Another Chalice. What is this? Are they just going to make another... I was going to say, are they making a person? That's what it looks like. For like F6 value? Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like they're doing. They're trying to F6 so that they save time. 14, 15, 16. I guess we don't really care about... Yeah, this doesn't do anything here. So they're at 9 minutes. They have to win 2 games. They could draw ending, I guess. But if they draw ending, we can play Karn and just get another ballista. Are they going to try to like overwhelm me or something? Let me just get a life here. We actually had 11 cards here. I guess it was kind of stupid to put it on Karn because we're just doing this anyway. But we could also down tick Karn and just get a ballista too. That's another reason to play the land. That's fine. So they have 1 turn. Well, I mean, we get to hit them for 11 here. And then we just play this for infinity and win. Okay. That's crazy we pulled that out. All right, this matchup, we're going to take out Chalice. We're going to bring in Defense Grid. Bring in Emrakul. Welding Jar doesn't really do much against Prismatic Ending, which kind of stings. We can bring in Titan, I guess, because we have nothing else. Cloister's generally good for this, but if they Teferi bounce it, we kind of get screwed. I'll try those. That stinks. There's Needle here for Teferi, Saga, and Forge. This is like a great... I'm trying to think if I want to mulligan this or powder this. Because these are all great cards against control. I guess we'll powder. Keep this hand. They're definitely going to have to play fast. See what the next album is here. Chalice on 1 again? Jeez. Get up to Fairy? No, nothing. Archmage Charm, maybe? Let's get a ramp them. They're holding up. They're not F6ing, so they definitely have like a counter. Probably draw 3 here. Or draw 2, I mean. We don't know if they have a Snapcast or not. I wish they put on 0, I bet. And this is good about having 2 forges. So if they counter one, we have the other. But this is like a must counter for them. Yep. We just have 6. They got Ardent Veil now. Big Teferi. Little Teferi. Big Teferi. Yep. So unless they have exactly counterspell in hand, we get to land the forge before they downtick on it. We'd love a tower. Tower would be fantastic. No. Nice. So they can downtick. Oh, they didn't downtick it. Okay. Teferi bounce, maybe? I love that they're playing this at sorcery speed. We're gonna Mystic Forge this away. That's a good one. Unfortunately, it's not a tower, but let's Spyglass here. They counter this, we forge this. Another charm? Yeah. Get to slam bridge though. If they want to get rid of bridge, they have to downtick it. I mean, I guess they can just attack and then plus or something. But they'll probably downtick on bridge and plus on this. They only did it for 1. I guess they have some... If they're trying to exile this, they must have something for some removal? Interesting. I'd like to get something for Teferi, but... That's good that we got an ending out of there. Oh, now they're going to ending this. Yeah. Do we want it? Yeah, we want it exiled. We'd rather have it exiled. But I mean, I guess we could just use it on one of these, but they have 4 cards in hand. Well, exile this. Oh, Titan. Man. I can't let Teferi ult. That's just going to make the game go way quicker than it needs to be. Solitude. Jesus. So we get the hit for 7 here. 8. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to have to pitch Titan. Titan's too expensive here, and we don't have tower. Kind of sucks. I would only kill like 3 lands, so it's not the biggest deal, but they should like make something, do something so they can untap, I guess. They're gonna ending the bridge. Sure. It's interesting because like, I don't know, they're just making weird plays. Like they could just ult Teferi and get rid of bridge, I guess, but they're... Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we draw that. I'm gonna exile it. Oof. I guess they have nothing. They're just tap out value here. Just really need a tower. They have to win the game in 3 minutes, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you just have to like block kill something. So if they down ticked on this before combat, they would have won. I also could have maybe down ticked on that. It would have saved. It would have saved me like 1 life. Or no, I would have lost 1 more life. Down to 2 now. This is like a fucking killer. I can't do anything about getting rid of this. Our draws have just been so awkward. But they're down to 2 minutes. Jeez. Ooh. Brainstorm, baby. Okay, they can look and see what I see. They kept it? Okay. Come on, tower. Wait, did I exile a power plant and got a fucking another power plant? Oh my god. Alright, they have about 2 minutes. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. Just got super awkward draws there. Definitely gonna powder this hand. Oh, we're gonna keep this hand. This is fantastic. Turn 1 map into turn 2. Maybe nothing, maybe grid. Probably not. Probably just... Let's see what they do. But this is like pretty sick hand here. Make them counter this. Yep. We could play bridge there. Play Karn. If they counter that, we play Mystic Forge. They can't have like... Okay, I was gonna say if they have like Spell Pierce or something. All right. Baby T? Jeez, okay. Well, they're tapping out, so they're gonna concede to this when I kill 3 of their lands. That's game. Nice. All right, round 3, we're on the draw here, and this is a solid hand here. We have turn 3 Tron with protection, so Temple Garden. Makes me think of combo, which, again, we don't do well against. As long as it's not like the Voted Druid here. Oh. They play main deck Moon also, so that's kind of scary. So we'll get Tron, Karn. Don't know what we get with Karn though. What is this? Maybe this isn't Blood Moon. Of course they have Blood Moon on the I guess it doesn't, like, we don't have to get Island because everything's colorless anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get Power Plant, or like whatever. They're Blood Mooned out of I mean, I guess they have this. So next turn we'll play Karn. I believe this slows them down a little bit, but doesn't look like it. Like they just didn't, like they needed to not have Blood Moon exactly. Play Karn here. Don't know exactly know what to get. Probably coding. I mean, this, they don't even like need lands. They have this, so it's like it doesn't matter. We could get like Cloister. I'm just glad they don't have any like draw effects. Set this. Okay, so they went and got a draw effect. And they have 1,000,000 mana. Now they can draw start drawing a bunch of cards. On thin ice, my spell Skype. Sure. And they're just using that to draw, so it doesn't. They don't really care about that. They just want to draw more cards. And sucks is that we can't really empty our hand very well. I don't know if they're running Emrakul. Ugh, that's a terrible draw. So we have to play that. Urza Saga just dies. It like doesn't really matter which one we play. We can go get Cloister? I don't know. It's a kind of tough situation here. And like, we gotta get Bridge with our Karn next time, I guess. This will help us draw our lands. Unless we're just like dead right here. No. Karn's dead, but unless we draw like exactly Bridge. 14. So we need it. We should have got Bridge there, I guess. Yeah, okay. Damn. I thought we had more time. Alright. Against this matchup, we'll bring in some removal for their bullshit mana dorks and all that. Again, we really have nothing for this matchup. Take out the welding jars for dismembers. Turn 1 on the play. We can powder this one, doesn't look very good. We'll keep this one. And that's Tron. So hopefully they don't like start with Blood Moon again. Went to 4. I guess they're like digging for Blood Moon. I'll take hopefully a free win. But we'll see what they do. Turn 1. Okay. Cast out. I guess they can get rid of that. I'm Sterling Grove. Next turn we'll Karn. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so their hand is this. They drew Stony Silence. That was a good draw for them. I'm just gonna get Sundered Titan. Okay. And they just concede. Nice. Yeah, I mean they went to 4, so they're not gonna win that. I feel like I'd rather have like Emrakul in there just to... I feel like Emrakul's good to bring in there. Maybe even Titan? And then Karn just gets kind of like flex spots. Just gotta hope they don't have a Blood Moon. Alright, this hand sucks. Put a card on the bottom before... God, these hands. Powder. Put 2 cards on the bottom. Fuck. Alright, we'll keep. Jeez. I don't know. These hands are just... Whatever, we're not gonna win. Oh my gosh. Karma, man. They play something here, we're just gonna dismember it, I guess. They most likely play like Blood Moon here, and then I'm just dead. And they have all basics. Oh, it's not Blood Moon. No, don't type red. Okay. We'll make a construct. Don't Blood Moon me. Come on. We're just like never beating these draws. We might do like a terrible like 4. I'm just pass here. Unless they just have like nothing else, but there's no way. They have 5 cards in hand. And they have like cast out. Now they have like a million mana next turn. Oh, then nice. I guess we'll take like one more draw stat, but we're not winning this. They just had like the perfect hand here. I'm just gonna tower just in case. So next turn we're gonna, if depending on if we draw a land or not, play fair and Karn, just to get out of our hand for a bridge. So we'll just say they made a bunch of mana, did a bunch of stuff, drew the nuts, and we mulled and did nothing, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna... They're just like doing too much. I feel like sitting through all that. Alright, we're gonna powder this hand. Like, it's terrible, obviously. Powder. This hand's pretty awful, too. Turn 1 map. I guess we'll keep it, actually. It's turn 1 map. Turn 2 Spellskite. And, I mean, we don't know what we're up against. It could be... If it's burn, Spellskite's fantastic, actually. Yeah. And Inventor's Fair, and call it, like, yeah, this is a great burn hand. Powder's not a good draw, though. So we're gonna go turn 2 Spellskite with Inventor's Fair out. Hopefully their hand's not too aggressive. And they draw us lands, maybe. Another Spellskite. Oh, it's Goblins, okay. I guess that's... I don't know if that's better or worse for us. Play Spellskite out to block. I guess it's... They have a less aggressive hand than Burn would. They pay in the Echo? No. And we're gonna block. If they want to spend anything on this, that's fine. So we can eat a card and 2 damage here. Definitely need to draw some action, though. Right now we're just setting on defense. We'd like them to draw us like a Saga or something. Walking Ballista. Not the worst, I guess, but... Take 1. Yeah, that's fine. Ragavan. See that? I guess we'll just play out a bunch of artifacts here. Then we just block Ragavan. Then tapped. Hopefully they don't have another bolt for this. That'd be kind of annoying. Ensnaring Bridge. Nice, we gain a life now. We're just gonna kind of dump our hand here. So we'll take 4 more damage here. And then we'll gain 1, so it'll be like 3 damage. Oh, shit. Oh, they didn't kick it. Unless they have another one? Fuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugh. And I think they have... That sucks. Xaxes? Oh, 1. I don't think we're surviving this next turn because we're facing down. We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 4 mana here. So if we play Bridge, We're gonna put it for 1 card down, but we're still taking 3 here. I don't think we can get out of this one. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna have 1 card in hand. That sucks. 1, 2, 3. We get hit for 3 here. Brutal. Damn. Lose by 1. There's really nothing to bring in this matchup. But like all these cards are kind of... If we can get some early chalices in play. We had Spellskite too, but it like didn't even matter. I mean, I guess legit we just run it back. We're gonna powder this hand. Powder this hand. We'll keep this hand. Powder's such a weird card. So we got rid of Chalice, 2 Walking Ballistas, 2 Chalices, 2 Walking Ballistas, and 2 maps. And I guess we'll put this on 1. It'll stop like following plays, I guess. That's fine. So this will stop like Bolt and Goblin Guide and all that stuff. And we have Welding Jar to protect it if they have any shadow effects. So that'll get +2. +2? Synergy. We'd like to get Tron so we can get Ballista online to start shooting these down. But we can start making constructs here. And when we do that, we get to gain life from Inventor's Fair, so that'll help stop all this damage here. So if they want to attack into this, Battlecry Goblin. Alright, they don't have the mana to activate this. They can get in with this, I guess. We're not going to trade. Sure. Then tapped. Make a construct, gain a life next turn. Make another one. Get a map here. Can't play Collar. Did we get in here? I don't think we have to. We could attack, hit them to 15, then they maybe do something, I don't know. We can crack map next turn, have 5 mana. Play Powder. And then next turn, like, play Ballista Karn or something. No attacks. We gain a life. Yeah, we can just, like, sit behind all this. Spellskite's great. I'll go get a power plant here. Play Powder. Play Spellskite. Now we can start getting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're probably sitting on 50 viewers. Now I got a nice raid from Fluffy Wolf. So we assume they're sitting on at least 2 1-drops maybe? Maybe like a Bolt and like a Goblin Guide or something. But I think they would have played Goblin Guide first if they had it. Okay. Well, they're sitting on those 1 Denizen. Bushwhacker, sure. I mean, we're just gonna block this. They should attack with everything, right? If they do this, we just ballista this and they die. So they're dead next turn if they attack like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna block here because I don't want to die to like a Goblin Grenade or something. I don't know if that's 1 mana or 2. We also could have Welding Jarred that, but it doesn't really matter because we want to keep a high count of. Once we cast this, they're gonna concede. Concede. Plus your Chalice, play Collar, and I could plus. Yeah, I mean I could plus my Chalice. That's a good point. If it came down to that, if I was like desperate for a life, that would be the play for sure. Is there anything? I mean, honestly, blocking, like Welding Jar, Spellskite could be something. I don't think Spyglass is really hitting anything besides like Bugbear. Yeah, Ballista and Collar is such like a hilarious combo. I love it. This hand we're gonna mull though. I mean, it has Chalice. I feel like we need fast hands, like turn 2 Chalice. They already have like 2 things down. We'll keep this though and put away that. So we have turn 3 Tron with protection and everything like that. There's a land they play called Den of the Bugbear. What's going on here? Some weird stuff. Fast hands, I mean, if you're talking about how fast we're playing, hopefully they kept a 1-lander. That'd be sick. Yes, they kept a 1-lander, I think. Yes, that's what we like to see. So next time we're gonna untap with 7 mana. They drew a land. Hopefully they don't haste something. That's gonna get them a lot. That's damn. I'm just gonna get a power plant now. So they're gonna hit us for 6 here. This is like so good with Foundry. Chalice is so good on 1 here too. Maybe we'll do Ballista. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put Chalice on 1 here. And just do that. He doesn't even have a mustache from what's it called? I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. If I want to ping these two. I could like block and ping these two to save damage. Because we have Spellskite and Saga. And Chalice on 1, so they're not doing shit anyway. But hopefully we draw something good. Oh man. If you guys enjoy Call of Duty, Boyd streams Call of Duty. Alright, I guess we're gonna be pinging this. Because this is like absurd value here. We obviously can't take this damage. They're gonna attack with everything probably? Yeah, so we'll block here and ping these two, that's fine. Take no damage. Block 1, jar. Oh, Greer, damn it, that's good. Yeah, that's way better line. I've never used that interaction before. Damn. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Come on, good draw here. Yeah. Block 1, jar, shoot 1. Yeah, I love that. And that's really good. So we're gonna start cranking out dudes next turn. I thought they just draw 1 drops. The fact that they've been drawing all 2 drops is pretty insane. And we're gonna be cranking out like what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 6s. Not this turn, but next turn. They better not have like a okay. Search Kala when we hit 3? Yeah, most likely. Alright, I mean, I guess we're just... Now that our constructs are going to be a little smaller. It sucks that they had Grudge. Grudge is so good against us. And I guess they have all 1 drop, so they're just like... We'd love like a... God. We're not drawing very well. Empty our hand, though. Is Collar better than Shadow Spear here? So we don't have Shadow Spear, but we're running Collar because we run 4 Ballista. So Collar with Ballista is just like instant kill. If you expect to run into burn, like if you want to kind of personalize the deck's very flexible. Here's a sideboard. You could definitely run Spear in addition to something else. Oh god, this is so annoying. They're gonna kill Chalice no matter, or they're gonna kill all of this no matter what. Like if they kill Chalice, they're gonna either grudge back, kill Spellskite, attack for it's a blocker. If they're gonna do one, they're gonna do the other regardless. So they're gonna do this. We can't even save. We can't even save the constructs because they're just gonna. Okay. Well, if they don't have another land, okay. I mean, if they really want to, we can block 2 if they're gonna attack with all 4 here, or all 5. I mean, first strike and trample. Oh wait, it can't be. What's the thing? Oh, it can't be blocked by creature tokens. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. We can't block it. Can't be blocked by creature tokens this turn. So it's like a troll, like text. You know what? We probably could have just killed. Yeah, we probably could have just did Blast Zone. That's all right. Oh, that's a good draw. Get Basilisk Collar. Get him for 5 here. There you go. Nice life swing. And then in the sideboard, might just get Welding Jar, honestly. I mean, they only have 1 grudge. I think we're gonna get Welding Jar. We probably should have did that before because we would have gained an extra life. So that's like one missed life right there. Yeah, we'll get Jar here. So we could have gotten an extra whatever there, but sadly, we can only block. We're gonna be hit for 5 here. But if they we're dead if they Oh, good. If they hasted, if they surged here, we'd be dead. And we can only block with Spellskite. We could just be dead to, I don't know. Can they kill us? Do they like Goblin Grenade, like double Goblin Grenade could kill us here? I mean, we can already... Definitely gonna regenerate here. And then if they try to grenade us, we can... I don't know if grenade is just face or... They have double grenade. I mean, double... If they have Goblin Grenade, we're just... I don't know if grenade hits just face or anything. Which would be sad if we lose by 1 point because we didn't get jar beforehand. Because we didn't think hard enough. They have something. What do they have? Okay. It's any target. They had it too. Man, we almost messed up. Okay, let's think. We want to, obviously, we want to get, they're tapped out, so if we can just get 2 more artifacts in play, so we can down tick for cage and then down tick for like coding, and then that's game. Or just jar. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we get, I guess, right? We'll get coding. And swing in for lethal. Beautiful. Man, we knew their hand too. We knew they had Goblin Grenade. Welcome to the last round. We are on the play here. And we're going to keep it. We got turn 3 Tron with a pretty solid hand. Cannot complain about this hand here. Opponent mulligan to 5. And go mine and then pass. Let's see what they are on. Watery Grave. Turn 1. Double Vengevine. Oof. And Wonder. Wow, look at this. This hit was incredible. Holy crap. I mean, we can get bridge. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna get... we could still get tower here. Just for the mana. But this is looking either like a bridge matchup or a cage. So we can get cage here. Chill, sure. I'm gonna get another tower here. I just want as much mana as possible, I think, with this hand. This hand is just a very mana-hungry hand. And I think if we Karn cage here, they can't. There's no way they can win, right? Karn bridge, Karn, okay. Okay, yeah. There's no way they can beat that. Dismember's interesting. Bring in 1 Torp Orb, I guess. Definitely welding jars here. Chalice isn't very good. Chalice on 1's probably not the worst, but I don't know what we need to needle. Do we? I think we want to keep cage in the sideboard because we have relic main, and this gives us way more looks at it. I think that's fine. It's always weird. You never know. We could bring it in, honestly, and just, we have other stuff to get with Karn, like bridge or something like that. This hand is not a keep. This is close. We're going to keep it. We're going to try it. We have protection. We have kind of Tron here. Venture deep. Sure. Trophy. Oof. I guess we'll play that out. That can help stall. We just really want to draw a map. Mine would be great. Saga. Saga would be great for get Grafdigger's Cage a lot quicker, or Relic quicker. Supplier. So we don't want them to hit Vengevine. They hit 1 Vengevine. And they can cast that, so they're going to get Vengevine back. Yeah, damn. Alright, we're desperate here. They got a really nice hit. Maybe we'll bring in Cage. I don't know what we can name with this, but I guess we'll see their hand and check. Island. Oh, they have Force. Ugh. And Gaze. It's a pretty cool island. I guess we're gonna name Delta. It sucks that they have force. It doesn't look like we're gonna win this one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Because even if we draw a bridge, they just count it. Well, we don't even have a third land, to be honest. That. Now we're just dead. Okay. So we're gonna bring in Cage, out Chalice. Yeah, I guess we'll try that. Maybe keep it better. Alright, we'll keep this. Put a mulligan to 5. We have bridge. So if we can kind of empty our hand here. But they also have like Assassin's Trophy and stuff like that. And this can... Gravecrawler. Not the best hits. I was gonna say, actually we probably should have played up Ballista for 1. Crab. Chill. Oof. Man. Yeah, they got some really good hits. Yeah, we should have played this out for 1. We have Jar for bridge. So they're gonna play... Okay. 2 collector oofs. Jeez. Subtlety? Wow, they got a lot. So we get hit for 4 here. Can we survive one more turn? 4, 5, 6. Do we just play bridge? And then just play... Yeah, we should have played Ballista for 1 that turn. Play out that so that Vengevine can't attack. They paused like they had force, but they definitely would have forced that if they had something, right? Before MH2, you loved Crabvine? Yeah, I've tried this deck. It's fun when it goes off, but it's so like... It's such a coin flip. Like we don't have any graveyard hate, and then they get to do their thing. If we have grave hate, they don't get to do their thing. Or if they like don't mill well. But they have 2 Vengevines and 2 Gazes. I'm not sure what their amalgam. Another Vengevine. I mean, they're hitting very, very well. And they only have 1 card in hand. I don't know if they have I don't think they run what's it called to get rid of that. Play another Gravecrawler? Yeah. So we're literally just hiding behind bridge for a while. Yeah, I mean, they have like if we didn't have bridge, we'd be dead. This is turn 3. It's wild. So I think we're gonna get hit for 2 here. Look at that, that's wild. Play that. Get a tower. Play tower. Play serum powder. They also have they only hit us for 1 chill. Yeah, they have 3 more chills. 3, 6, 9. So if they get all their chills, we're just dead. If I get to 9, and they're gonna hit us to 9 here. And they have 2 other where they gave so many looks, so we're probably dead here. Because this is 9, right? Oh, 9. Oh, yeah, they hit us for 4 here. And there's nothing we can do about it. I guess, in theory, we could have played the map, caverns, powder, and we'd be hit for 2 instead of 4. There's nothing we can get with Karn, right, to gain life. Can we put Chalice on 4? Is that a thing, Chalice on 4? If we draw exactly... Do you get a free land? That's not yeah, you're right. We could get Sundering Titan and blow up 3 of their lands. Like, Bottled Cloister makes it so they can't attack. So there's either Bottled Cloister, they hit us for 2. I think we go Sundering Titan here. I don't know, I'm gonna go Titan here. Then they gaze. I'm just gotta hope they don't hit. Yeah, I mean, they're playing like they have them. They're playing to it. Well, nothing? What'd they do? They put a card on top. So now they can't gaze unless they draw a land. We get hit for 1 here. I don't really want to block that. We can't block the... Ugh. There's no way it's like the bottom... It better not be like the bottom two. I'm gonna be so sad here. Oh, they didn't have a land to get. Oh, man. Gravecrawler. Is there a way to flicker this? They only have 13 cards. Oh, man. What a draw. Relic of Progenitus. So now even if they hit them, they're just dead. Maybe coding? So even if they draw an untapped land, they can't cast anything? This is a weird match. Nice. Oof. That was intense, man. That's crazy. That's so weird that they didn't hit. Like, it was either at the bottom or they sided it out. Which I think it's fair to... Would you say it's fair to side that out? I probably wouldn't side it out, to be honest, because you want to go as fast as possible. Crazy. The weirdest of matchups, man. Just like tonight everyone's just playing some jank, which I guess that's what we're playing, so I can appreciate that. So, Prison Tron. What do we think about Prison Tron? It's been doing well in the modern events over the past couple weekends. It's actually showed up on Goldfish as a top deck now, which is pretty funny. So there's two versions. There's a Thought-Knot Seer version that runs Eldrazi Temple, and then there's a more like prison-focused version that runs Inventor's Fair and a full set of Saga. I think I like the Saga version better just because it does run a full set of Saga, and if I did run the Temples version, I would still try to run Saga, but it has 3 Fair to go get whatever you need for life gain, Gemstone Caverns for the early plays, and just a Blast Zone as a catch-all. I did enjoy the Welding Jars. The protection was 100% necessary, especially when you're hiding behind a bridge or anything like that. Collar was cool. It helped win us a game. Graveyard Hate is a premium now. We didn't run into too many graveyard decks, but we saw Wrenn and 6. We saw Vengevine and stuff like that. Spellskite's great. Spyglass 2 is fine. There's a lot of things to name that kind of dump on our deck, especially Planeswalkers. Usually Planeswalkers do well against our deck. Yeah, Saga making constructs just as like another threat. This is just like 4 more threats the decks have to deal with, and great against control, and you guys got to see that against control. We just fetched up Saga and beat them down that way. So yeah, overall, just the main... I mean, we'll talk about this in the beginning of the video once we make our intro, but... And we'll cut this out, but obviously the main point of the deck is to lock the opponent out with behind bridge, get Mystic Forge out, and then get Karn advantage, and then if it comes to it, we can get Possessed Portal and win that way. The sideboard was weird. It had everything it needed: control, protection, ETBs, extra bridges, cloisters, removal. It's just hard to bring in certain things because like the main deck's pretty set in itself. So trying to figure out what to switch out when like an obvious Chalice of the Void wasn't necessary. It will take reps if you want to play the deck. I would definitely suggest playing this deck. It's super fun. If you love Tron, if you love Prison, which I love both. You guys seen my videos, I play both. This is a good combination of the two. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.